seriously, fuck people. I will struggle on my own. I have just had to kick it, push it, but I'm going to do it. I have now got 32 new injuries. And you know what, Dean? I'll never forgive you for this, ever. Ever. I'm going to let you all watch me struggle. Because there's people out there, mate, that can actually help. And they'd rather sit there like an EastEnders little thing and watch people struggle. So I'm going to show you watching me struggle. Watch me struggle, because I don't beg nobody for help. Do you get it? You either help or you don't. You either care about me as an individual or you fucking don't. The fact is, people don't. So I struggle alone. And you know what? It makes me stronger. And I know who I made memories with. I know who cared. I know who was there for me. And I know the people who could have been and did nothing. And your silence and your ignorance and your stepping back to just see how far I can do this alone was the worst abuse you could have ever have done to me and to my kids. And you know what? One day I will tell my story in full, and I'm going to tell people exactly how it makes people feel, because there's other people out there that are too scared to tell people how they genuinely feel, and they're battling. And they're battling with complex trauma, if you want to give it a label. They're even battling with potentially taking their lives. And there's going to be a lot of people who do this Christmas because they can't talk to people about how they feel. Isolated, alone and abandoned by people who defamate and discriminate, because there's people out there that continue to do it. Vile, evil, nasty people. So I'd rather struggle alone than have fake friends. And I've just done my freaking back in and neck in as well, so. But hey, Dean, you can't even be arsed doing this for us, eh? That's how insignificant I am to you. That's how much you don't care. And that's how much I can't give a damn about you anymore for this. It's all I needed you to do, mate. But why would you do it, hey? Because there's a filing cabinet. He doesn't even want in the house. And yes, it's empty. And you know what? I'm going to do this with the sofa in a minute. I've just bust my wrist. I've just bust my wrist. Do you know what, Dean? I will never forgive you for this, mate. I'll never forgive you for this. And you, every man out there, yeah? Do you know how many women pray for a man to decorate the home or do the gardening? Because when we got kids, we can't do it all, and we can't. You're expecting us to pay the bills, keep things going, work, yeah, and I will be working, be a mum, be a kid, be absolutely everything, while grandparents can't be asked doing their job. And if they do, they'll manipulate you, because if I choose to leave Portsmouth, it's going to cause problems. I can see that. I got nothing to stay here for. There's nothing here for me. I can run and do what I need to do, but what? And this isn't a home. This isn't the home that I want to be in. So now, look. Do you know what makes me sick? Dean could have done all of this in one fucking lift, mate. The man is strong as a freaking ox. He could have done all of this. I've bust my wrist now, so, you know, and people don't understand. I'll carry all this through, and in a bit, I'm going to do it with the sofa as well. And I don't care if it's all got to be piled up in that room, and I have to just shut the door on that room until I can get this room finished and all my boys' stuff here back in. And I shouldn't have to be doing this tomorrow. Tomorrow is meant to be my day to take off, to be able to deal with everything that I need to be able to deal with. You don't forget a date as significant as much as you would love to forget the anniversaries of things. As much as you would love to slide past without these dates even meaning anything to you. So tomorrow is not going to be how I need it to be. And that's because I just don't have the immediate people in my life that actually care or give a damn. So I would rather struggle alone. And you know what? I've kept so much space for people in my life and I'm not doing it. And if I choose to leave now, then I do. And you know what now? The thing is, when I do finally get my day, there's no mercy now. I'm going to make sure that people understand the pain and suffering that they are causing by taking children unlawfully and unnecessary. And not only the pain and suffering that they cause with just the grief from their child, but the types of persecution that it then brings on people afterwards, and the suffering that people have to go through with the general questions and all the celebration dates that come up. Hence why quite a lot of people end up in depression and suicide battles, and quite a lot do take their lives. And it's the most abusive system I have ever met. And for people like Dean to treat me like I've said, it's an 8-year battle, and nearly 5.5 of them I've actually been with Dean. And I could have gone to Liverpool and had my scan done and got everything done. And I chose to believe in someone that never genuinely believed in me. So, fuck you. I'll do it myself. And you know what? It might take me another 2 weeks to do it, but at least I did it. At least I woke up every day with a priority to make sure that my boys had their beds. And I go and I do my little cleaning job to keep my little £15 going to keep the beds going. So what? Because I tell you what, men out there, mate, it's time you all stepped up and started to be real husbands and fathers. It's why the world is a mess. Time we had a rise of the real men. I mean real men, not benefit dossing, keeping your women as single missuses on government benefits while you screw the system. I mean real men, men that really do provide. And I don't mean in a materialistic way. I mean fathers that make sure that their boys and their girls are growing up to be the best version of themselves. We got too many people battering down the mothers. We got too many people abusing children. And it's time that this world did get cleaned up, because the more and more and more I just see a selfish damn world. And you know what? To be somebody who does give so much. And you know what? I could open the floodgates for people who do want to be there for me. But they're not the people that I wanted in my life. I wanted my dad, my mum, my family, my husband, my children, and my own little personal community. But I'm glad to have this opportunity to show people, because there's men out there that are watching thinking, what's she whinging about now? What's she whinging about now? Well, she's asking you whether you'll actually be a proper person in a family life, and you're not taking responsibility for it. And then you'll wonder why people turn around and just say, do you know what? You're a fucking cunt, just fuck off. So my Christmas plans, as from now and everything, Home for Christmas won't be happening tomorrow. Nothing like this is going to be happening tomorrow. I've had to sack everything for a man who never cared. So Dean, all success, mate, for all of your career. But you could turn up at this door now with keys to a new home, car, new life. Mean fuck all to me, mate. Means absolutely fuck all to me. So good luck to you. Like, seriously, good luck to you. If you're not a man who's getting up every morning to make sure that your boys' needs are provided for, You're cut off. Done. Struggle alone.